Alright, so I'm gonna put y'all boys on game real quick. By the way, I'm not no dating guru or expert, so take these things with a grain of salt. But the first thing I had to learn is that number one, never let them know that you like them too much. Prime example, I was with a girl about 8 years ago. She seemed all nice and cool, but at the same time, she played very hard to get. Yeah, those types. But I understood it though, because half the neighborhood wanted her and she didn't need to work for anyone's attention. They just gave it to her. Now at the time, I was very confident and was also more focused on sports, video games, going outside, playing with my friends, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So that stuff wasn't really on my mind, even though I did think she was cute, you feel me? So me and her ended up talking, me not really doing too much. I kept it cordial, and the more I showed her less interest, the more interested she got. Yeah, I know it's backwards, but it is what it is. Number two, always stay busy. Now this one I gotta talk about because I feel like a lot of dudes nowadays, they just focus on either trying to get a girl or talk to one, and then they ain't really doing anything else. And like nowadays, you have to just have something going for yourself. You can't just seem too desperate and thirsty when you trying to talk to a girl, especially if you got a girl number and y'all talking. Like no girl wants no dude all up in their phone like a goofy, because they already be having that as it is.
You cannot be the goofy.
Stay busy, stay focused on trying to get your situation right. Try to get your fashion, your swag looking clean, and then just maybe you can slide back in. Not like that. Number three, don't use dating apps unless you're getting girls to message you first. Now this specifically is it's a bit more specific, only because I know that a lot of guys struggle with dating apps, and it's not easy just to have like a girl trying to message you first. I understand, which kind of already goes to another tip as far as like trying to post clean pics. Bruh, come on. Don't use the first couple pics that took you 3 minutes to take and then get mad when you ain't getting no likes, no matches. Try to get some clean fits and actually try to talk to somebody that know how to take actual good pictures and not just trying to hurry to get it done like a goofball.
You cannot be the goofy.
But that's besides the point. I feel like nowadays, especially with people having way more options, specifically your average girl, you have to try to lean back a little bit and let her take the initiative, you know what I'm saying? Or it's not gonna work, because they already used to having people constantly flooding them with attention and validation in the first place. Talking to this one girl around the beginning of this year, she had messaged me on this app and sent me her number because she wanted to, you know what I'm saying, talk without being on the app, you know what I'm saying, actually get more personal. And we talked and I showed her who I look like, and immediately she was on my body, you know what I'm saying. Like I didn't even do much and she was already asking certain questions. Now I ain't gonna act like I'm perfect because we wasn't talking for that long. I'm gonna keep it up, but we wasn't talking for that long, and at that time I didn't see it going nowhere because I was looking for something serious and not short term. And once she was talking about,
oh, just vibing,
immediately I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk for you. I'm not gonna talk to you for that long. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep you just for strictly entertainment. Which, by the way, I also feel like nowadays a lot of girls that's on these dating apps don't really be looking for anything that serious. They just on there just to, you know what I'm saying, just doot around. Listen, the ones that do be looking for relationships, they don't be looking. They don't be looking at them. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go around and say it. I'm gonna say it, man. I'm gonna say it. Obviously, not all of them, though. I'm not saying all of them. They're you know what I'm saying? It's a couple like fine ones that's looking for relationships, but I don't know. I feel like those ones have like very high expectations. So even those, you can't really. It's a little hard to get through. Listen, I know a lot of this is easier said than done, and some guys might not even get matches like that in the first place. But like I said, don't use dating apps if you're not getting the results you want, because once I realized that half the girls on there be on bot activity, I had to delete the app to protect my heart, gang. I couldn't let them get close. Just focus on what I said and reflect on it. Or whatever. Number four, don't have female friends that you're attracted to.
Oh, all right. My man Cornflake got the spirit. You're a little confused, but he got the spirit.
Now listen, before some of y'all try to get on my head, I'm specifically talking about the male/female friend dynamic that's not equally reciprocated. Like the situation where the girl don't really like the guy like that, but if she were to be like,
I'm trying to do some, baby boy.
then he gonna be on go. This type of dynamic is honestly goofy to me because I only had one female friend, but this was back when I was in elementary and everything was platonic for the most part. But as we got older together, I started to catch feelings. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible to have a platonic situation if you're a girl and a guy, but I'm just saying it's impossible for them to be friends if one of them finds the other attractive, physically and sexually. It's just impossible. I don't care what you gonna say, it's impossible. Number 5, know how to talk to people. You feel me? Not just girls either, but know how to talk to people in general and stop looking at women like a piece of meat every time you see one. Know how to interact with people, learn how to communicate and hold a conversation without it being extremely cringe and uncomfortable. Like, please, man. Dang, golly. Number 6, have self-control. Now this one is pretty much self-explanatory. Learn how to stop being thirsty. Learn how to have control over your emotions and not crash out on people when you not getting your way. Because as soon as you let her know that you're easy to control and get riled up, it's over. She got you wrapped around her fingers and she gonna use it against you, dog. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Read a book, meditate, go for runs, or talk to somebody to help with controlling your emotions. This can even go deeper as far as like controlling your sexual urges, or even urges in general that are leading you to using drugs or things that can harm you. Try to have an open mind and learn from your mistakes, because once a manipulative woman get the hold of you, she gonna be dropping you crazy. I promise you.
You cannot be the
Alright, so here's the list that you gotta understand. Number 1, never let them know that you like them too much. Try to let them know that you somewhat like them, but have a balance. Try to fill it out a little bit without doing a little too much, and let it happen naturally if something do happen. Number 2, always stay busy. You want to always stay busy because the last thing somebody wants is a desperate, thirsty dude that has nothing going for himself and is clingy towards the girl that he has a crush on. Number 3, don't use dating apps unless you're getting girls to message you first. A lot of these dating apps have like a ratio of like 7 dudes to like 4 girls or something like that. I don't freaking know. It's never really equal, and most of the girls that are on there are flooded with attention. So unless she's going after you first, don't even bother. Number 4, don't have female friends unless she likes you back in that way. If you like her that way, let her know how you feel, and if she not feeling it, move on. Number 5, learn how to talk to people. This is key. You need to learn how to converse with people and hold a conversation. It's gonna build more social skills even if you're an introvert. And number 6, have some self-control, dude. Like, what are you even doing, man? Stop focusing on smoking all the time. Stop focusing on girls all the time, and just learn to be more stoic and have some pride and dignity. Some of y'all don't even care about how y'all dress and how y'all smell. Like, come on, man, do better. But well, that's the video, man. I hope you like this type of content, because I'm gonna have to throw a couple of these out here and there, you know what I'm saying, to stay consistent on the uploads. But a new animation will be out, of course, real soon. Don't have a date yet as I'm writing the script, but soon. But as always, I'm gonna see y'all soon. Stay young and stay saucy, and I'm gone. Women like a piece of meat. Every time you see, like, it's pissing me. I can't.